televised event. Thank you.
For 25 years, the Digit Zero1 Awards are the ultimate benchmark of performance in technology. The recognition every brand wants, but only the best can win. No marketing, no bias. Just India's most rigorous, independent product testing. Winning a Digit Zero1 Award isn't just another trophy. It is proof that your technology outperforms the competition. And that's because every year, Digit's expert team puts Digit Zero1 contenders through relentless, objective testing at the Digit Test Labs, running numerous benchmarks for thousands of hours across 40+ tech categories to find the top performers. To celebrate these top performers, we are proud to welcome industry leaders today for the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. The Digit Zero1 Awards honor the best across smartphones, laptops, TVs, gaming, wearables, and more. Complementing them, the Best Buy Awards spotlight value for money products, and the Popular Choice Awards let consumer voices reign supreme. The value goes beyond the stage. Digit Zero1 recognition builds consumer trust, strengthens retail, and ensures online visibility. Digit Zero1 Awards 2025, backed by Times Network, trusted by millions, celebrated by the industry. For tech brands, there is no higher validation. The only question is, will your product earn the crown?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an evening of innovation, excellence, and celebration. Please put your hands together for your host of the evening, special correspondent, Times Network, Pooja Jain.
All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to all the innovators, creators, industry leaders, tech enthusiasts, and partners who define the future of digital excellence across India. A huge round of applause for yourselves, please. So tonight, we gather for one of the most credible, the most awaited celebrations in the world of technology, if I can say so. The Digit Zero1 Awards 2025 edition. Proudly brought to you by Digit, India's most trusted technology media brand. Now, for 24 remarkable years, Digit has been the benchmark for honest testing, the benchmark for unbiased reviews, and data-driven evaluations. And the Zero1 Awards stand tall on the same promise, awarding not the most popular, not the most marketed, but the absolute best performing products in every category, based purely on merit, performance, and rigorous lab testing. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is not simply about trophies. It's about celebrating breakthroughs. We like to say it's about applauding engineering that's pushing boundaries. And it's about honoring the people and the brands who refuse to settle for anything less than extraordinary. So I'd like to now take a moment to thank our real estate partner in this effort, Sumadhura. And as we begin this special evening, I'd also like to take a moment to look back at the journey that's shaped this legacy, really, meaning the milestones, the moments, and the mission that built the Digit community and brought us all here tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please direct your attention to the screen as we present the Digit story, a journey of trust, technology, and transformation. Let's have a look.
In a world driven by technology, one brand has guided India for more than 2 decades. Digit, India's most trusted, longest-running technology media brand, now transformed into a full-fledged AI-powered product discovery ecosystem. For over 20 years, Digit has empowered millions of Indians to make smarter, data-backed tech decisions through expert reviews, buying guides, and transparent testing. Since joining the Times Network family, Digit has expanded far beyond journalism into a multi-platform technology experience, creating a space where content, community, commerce, and AI come together. With over 10 million monthly users, Digit is one of India's largest and most loyal tech communities and has become the fastest-growing tech publisher, growing from 1 million unique visitors in July 2024 to 10 million in February 2025. Digit is now ranked among the top 3 tech publishers in India and is #1 in video views across platforms, with more than 25 million monthly views. At the heart of Digit lies India's only independent tech testing lab, the Digit Test Labs, where every device is scientifically evaluated and every score is earned. No bias, no shortcuts, only measurable performance. As AI transforms the way India discovers technology, we are proud to unveil the new Digit.in. Same credibility, same commitment, but now an all-new design that makes it easier than ever to discover, compare, and choose the right products. And this is thanks to the all-new Digit AI Finder that provides personalized gadget recommendations powered by AI, guided by human expertise. Think of it like Digit's new brain that's fueled by Digit's in-depth testing across multiple product categories and understands your needs, your budget, your usage, and your intent. This new Digit AI Finder is helping Indians choose smarter and enables over $100 million worth of purchases every month. From smartphones and laptops to gaming gear and wearables, every product on Digit.in comes with full specifications, performance metrics, expert and user reviews, price comparisons, and best value recommendations. And with all these digital innovations in place, Digit remains true to its legacy in the print media space, continuing to be India's highest circulated tech magazine, one that's combined now with powerful digital, video, and social presence. And now, Digit's cutting-edge tech journalism reaches mainstream television audiences across the length and breadth of India, with The Digit Show airing every week on Times Network.
Snapdragon Summit showcasing.
On the community front, Digit Squad continues to grow, with over 6,000 technology influencers delivering successful solutions for its many clients. And in 2025, we have launched Digit Masterclass, a series of enlightening masterclasses that educate young audiences and help our community engage with industry leaders. And finally, on the commerce front, this year, we launched our very own Digit Shop, India's go-to destination for tech lifestyle merchandise. From gaming and coding to pop culture and AI, it's where technology meets personal expression. So with all of these put together, Digit isn't just one single platform. It's now a multi-platform technology space where content, AI, commerce, and community come together to reach millions of hearts and minds across India. And with all of this, Digit continues to stay true to its mission, to shape India's tech narrative and make technology accessible, transparent, and trustworthy for every Indian.
What an inspiring journey, right? So Digit's legacy, it continues to evolve, and tonight we stand at the intersection, really, of technology, media, and the future itself. But to take this evening forward and to set the tone for what lies ahead tonight, it's my privilege and honor to invite someone who has been absolutely instrumental in driving digital innovation within the Times Network. A leader who has consistently championed data-driven storytelling, cutting-edge content models, and the integration of new-age technologies in modern newsrooms. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Chief Operating Officer and President of Times Network, Rohit Chadha. Huge round of applause, please. I ask him to please share his opening address on a subject that's reshaping the very foundation of media and content creation. How AI is shaping storytelling in the digital newsroom. Rohit, over to you.
I have to tell you that I got goosebumps seeing that video. So I think a big round of applause to the Digit team once again, please. Good evening, distinguished guests, partners, innovators, creators, and the vibrant community that powers India's technology ecosystem. Tonight marks a milestone moment. And that is because we are celebrating the 25th edition of the Zero1 Awards. Another hand, please. Today we are standing at the crossroads of two revolutions: the transformation of Indian technology and the reinvention of storytelling in digital newsrooms. For 25 years, the Zero1 Awards have set the gold standard for product excellence in India. Each year, these awards redefine the benchmarks by which millions of Indian consumers evaluate the devices that shape their digital lives. And today, as we honor over 70 categories across smartphones, laptops, audio displays, PC components, wearables, gaming, and more, we reaffirm Digit's decades-long commitment to rigorous, scientific, and unbiased testing that has directly influenced how the industry builds and how consumers buy. But tonight is also special for more than one reason. Tonight, we are announcing India's biggest college esports tournament, the Score Delhi Cup 2025, where 200 colleges across Delhi NCR will compete for a total prize pool of 30 lakhs across two major gaming titles. Once more, please. The journey will culminate in an electrifying grand finale scheduled for February 2026, where the top teams will face off for the ultimate title. You will hear more about Score as the evening progresses. This year, Times Network and Digit also unveil the next era of digital journalism and product discovery, one powered by artificial intelligence. We are proud to introduce the new 3.0 version of our digital platform, Digit.in, built on an AI-driven recommendation engine designed to give every Indian a personalized, transparent, and deeply informed tech decision-making expertise. This is more than just a website upgrade. It's a shift in philosophy, a shift towards a future where every consumer benefits from data science, every review becomes more contextual, and every choice becomes smarter. And this shift reflects a much larger transformation happening within Times Network. As a digital pioneer, through our platforms timesnow.in, etnow.in, Times Now Bharat, Digit, Times Drive, Zoom, and more, we have cultivated a vibrant digital ecosystem reaching 180 million monthly active users across 20 brands in 8 languages with over 3 billion monthly video views. As India's most influential broadcast and digital network, we have always believed that journalism must evolve with the times, now or nothing. The digital newsroom is no longer just about breaking news first. It is about breaking it right. It is about telling stories, not just faster, but smarter, deeper, and more personalized. Artificial intelligence is enabling this transformation in powerful ways. India consumes news in many languages, on many platforms, and in many formats. AI allows us to adapt stories dynamically ensuring that our entire digital network meets all kinds of audiences wherever they are. Let me be clear, AI will not replace journalism. AI will empower journalists, empower creativity, empower truth, and most importantly, empower the people we serve, our viewers, our readers, and our consumers. Tonight's gathering of industry leaders, technologists, gamers, creators, and brand visionaries reflects the ecosystem we are building at Times Network. One where innovation meets integrity, and where technology is not just covered by us, but it's elevated by us. As we celebrate the most exceptional consumer tech of 2025, we also celebrate a future where Indian media leads with courage, imagination, and intelligence. On behalf of Times Network, thank you for your participation. Thank you for your partnership, your trust, your innovation, and your belief in what Digit and the Zero1 Awards stand for. Here's to the next 25 years of excellence and to a future shaped by technology, powered by AI, and told with the unmistakable voice of Times Network. Welcome to Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rohit, for that insightful perspective. And Rohit, I actually invite you to remain on stage with us for a few moments longer. And Rohit is absolutely right. AI is indeed defining the digital newsroom in today's day and age at a pace that all of us previously perhaps thought was unimaginable. So with that, we're now going to move into a very special announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, we are thrilled to unveil one of the most exciting youth and esports initiatives of the year. So this year, Digit and Times Network proudly announce Score College Cup Delhi Edition 2025, which is India's biggest college esports tournament, presented in partnership with Oppo. And I'd like to take the opportunity to now invite on stage Ms. Gurli Patnaik, Head of Brand and PR Communication with Oppo India, to join us in doing the honors. A huge round of applause for her, please. A huge round of applause. All right. So before we get to the official unveiling, I want to pose each of you, gentlemen, with a question, and I'm going to hand over a mic to do so. All right, and before we get to that, if we could just perhaps take a moment to play out an AV that sets some context, after which we'll do a bit of an interactive Q&A. All right, so to kick off the AV, gentlemen, what I'm going to do is, in a very digital fashion, hand over this remote. You'll click it, and we'll pay our attention to the screen.
Welcome to India's biggest college esports championship, the Score College Cup Delhi Edition 2025. 200 plus colleges, 2,000 plus teams, 14,400 plus gamers, 120 plus hours of live action, all fighting for a prize pool worth 30 lakh rupees across two massive titles, BGMI and Valorant. From DU to IP to Amity, 36 districts have turned into battlegrounds. Intra-college wars are live, inter-college chaos is coming, and only the best will reach the grand finals in February 2026. Since our inception in 2022, Score College Gaming Club, or SCGC, has been at the forefront of college esports in India, hosting over 50 on-ground events from north to south, east to west. These events have fueled immense on-ground and online engagement for our partners, from AMD to Intel, from Acer to Gigabyte and MSI, from Kaspersky to Sony to Belkin to TP-Link, and even Mountain Dew. All have found their way into the hearts and minds of grassroots college gamers. And this year, in 2025, we intend to penetrate even further and reach more and more hearts and minds. Our plan is ambitious and bold, to reach 5 million students in over 1,000 colleges across the length and breadth of India and engage college gamers like never done before. Expect bigger battles, heightened brand reach, and unparalleled opportunities to connect with the youth of India. But there is one more thing. Together, we're not just hosting a tournament, we're building the future of Indian esports. This is the Score College Cup Delhi Edition 2025.
All right, what a monumental announcement and launch. Yes, gentlemen, I'll have you take center stage. Let's have this mic with you, Rohit.
Hello.
All right.
Hi, a very good evening to all. I think somehow all of us managed to beat the traffics to be here on time, right? So that's good to see. And many congratulations to the entire Digit team and Rohit for all the fascinating work. I think more than 2.5 decades, it's a testimony about the trust what Digit reposes, and it's a great news, and congratulations for another edition of this wonderful event. So I don't want to speak much about this, but yes, a little bit about why this partnership with Digit. Being globally present for 30 years, in India for almost 11 years, Oppo India shares almost the same DNA, I would say, of how do we democratize technology, making it accessible for the youth, with almost more than 100 million customers, and primarily our segment is completely youth, a youth which is fearless, who doesn't mind expressing himself, and I think that's where our key DNA is, where we tell people how they can make their moment through technology and innovation. So I think there is a lot of similarities between what we believe in. And when I say about today, I think today is more about celebration of technology, I would say. Technology which is actually empowering people to have a better life. And especially with the kind of cult followers Digit has. And it's been quite deep-rooted. And what better than this partnership where you are actually addressing youth and telling them technology is not just about specs or features. It is more about making your moments matter, right? It's more about freedom to create your own content, to express yourself. I think these are certain values which we share together. And we hope that this partnership will also create more magic and make technology more simplified, decode technology in a more responsible manner, and actually celebrate technology with meaningful innovations, right? So congratulations and all the best to all the brands who have made this for these awards. And these are very special for all the hard work that's gone behind by the teams. And look forward to some great moments today evening, Rohit. All the best.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And thank you for setting that tone around what makes this collaboration so significant, sir. And coming to you now, Rohit, with your question, how bullish are you on esports as a sector vis-a-vis the Indian market? If you could do a deep dive.
So I think esports is a very important sector for us. Score as a brand has been around for quite some time. And when Times Network and Digit decided to partner, it was one of the more important initiatives that we wanted to build upon, and that we wanted to scale and take to another level. And today's announcement is a testament to what we are doing and some very early baby steps in that direction. You'll hear some more, and you'll hear more about what we are doing subsequently as well. But yeah, coming back to your question, I think esports has burst. The scene has already, it's taken gaming to a whole new level. And as Times Network, we have always been leaders in any new initiatives, any new areas, anything that we create the trend essentially. And hence, taking to that, we wanted to be the first to actually work on building grassroots gaming and grassroots esports in the country, and hence this initiative. And we're very thankful to Goldie for being with us in this journey and helping us launch the very first edition.
All right. A very significant moment. It deserves a round of applause once more, ladies and gentlemen. A wonderful collaboration. So much more lies ahead. Thank you. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And thank you for joining us. We'll hear from the both of you very shortly. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to switch gears for a moment now and move on into a power-packed conversation that is going to feature some of the most influential minds, really, that are shaping the future of tech in this country. So this next session focuses on a theme that impacts every single device we use, every product we buy, and the very direction the tech industry will take in the coming decade. That's the role of AI, the role of artificial intelligence in shaping the future of devices. And to steer this discussion, I ask that you please join me in welcoming on stage our moderator, Mr. Yashraj Verma, who's a senior anchor with Digit. Yashraj, if I could kindly please have you on stage to guide us through this discussion. And joining Yashraj are our highly distinguished panelists, ladies and gentlemen. We have Nihar Patarid, Managing Director and CEO and CIO of 63Sats Cybertech. Sahil Arora, AI and Partnerships Lead at Qualcomm India Private Limited. Navkendra Singh, Associate Vice President, Client Devices and IPDS at IDC India. And keep the applause coming, ladies and gentlemen, and Akis Evangelis, Co-Founder and President, India Nothing. Gentlemen, a fascinating back and forth lies ahead, and with that, Yashraj, I hand it over to you. The floor is yours.
Thank you for joining us. Hello. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Digit Zero1 Awards. Gentlemen, please have a seat. So, my first question to you guys, we have the best of the industry here in front of us. And it might sound a little silly, but I want to know what sorts of things, what sort of one task is it that you do, and that relates to AI, obviously, that you just cannot live without. Just an icebreaker question to get started with the conversation. To the all panelists. So, Nihar, we can start with you.
There's this one app which we launched around a couple of months back. It's called Cybex, CYBX. It's a mobile threat detection app which monitors any threat coming on your mobile, and 100 plus threat vectors, rogue Wi-Fi, you connecting, clicking on phishing links, remote sessions taken on your phone. I cannot live without it now. Not that because we have developed it, but it is one true app that actually secures your entire hardware device.
Nice. Sahil, what about you?
Good evening, everyone. I think one of the things which I like doing is like with my 3-year-old. So I have a 3-year-old kid. So one of the things is like how you interact with AI app, right? So we have a Stable Diffusion app. This is something which we have developed on device. With the voice, you can basically create different imaginary images, right? So how do you create those images using on-device AI is something which I love playing around with.
Yeah, thank you. So I have a 7.5-year-old son. He keeps on playing PS5 and everything else. So I've created a rule: their Wi-Fi switches off after 30 minutes. But no, jokes apart. I do a lot of productivity stuff, summarizing my documents, summarizing PPTs, because we give it to the client. So notes for example, for this conversation also. So I do that from different, articles. I go to Gemini or ChatGPT and tell that to summarize stuff for me from my own, IDC documents, and then so I do a lot of productivity stuff.
Akis?
For me, I guess, maybe my wife would disagree, but before nothing, I was someone quite organized. I would never forget anything and so on. But with nothing, got quite intense in the last 4 years now. So actually, due to the fact that we make tech and software, the main use case with AI, we use the essential space. It's basically an N-1, and you can dump everything that kind of comes to mind during the day. Voice notes, text, and so on. It organizes and gives you the to-do list. And not so much about work-related things, but anything related to my wife I shouldn't be forgetting. So it keeps on reminding me about everything. So that's the one feature I use on a daily basis.
If I were to talk about myself, I was to moderate this panel for all the social posts. I was asked to give a formal image of myself wearing formal clothes, and I have never even once worn, if my team knows that, I never wear formal clothes. So what I did was I gathered few of my pictures, threw them in Nano Banana Pro, and generated a nice-looking, formal, sharp-looking photo of mine. So yeah, that was okay. So the first question I want to ask is to Sahil. For at least 2 years now, Qualcomm has been a leader in the entire hybrid AI space, right, to offload processing from cloud to the edge, right? With the NPUs now being very capable of handling things offline in almost mid-tier to the high-tier chipsets, are we finally seeing developers utilize this local compute power? And what can we expect in laptops and smartphones next year?
Thanks. I think this is one of the topic which I really like, NPU. But I'm not sure how many of you know about NPU. So this is something, a special core which sits to work AI workload, right? And I don't want to get into technical stuff, but think of it, what makes your device run these large language models or AI productivity apps, but keeps your device cool, right? So now that we have advancements on CPU, GPU, and NPU, I think developers have started embracing the kind of tech which sits in the device and how they can utilize the full pipeline of AI to build different applications, right? So one of the things which we have been seeing that now a lot of these applications, the developers have started using them as in terms of, say, how many tokens I can generate, right? If I am consuming 1% of battery, right? What is the temperature of the phone if I'm using NPU? So one is, you just use, these LLMs on CPU and GPU, and you don't care about, the performance, right? But that's what we bring onto the table with advancement, where you're running these, large language models on device, where device is still cool, you're having your DOUs still being, at what it was, or basically even enhancing them, right? So that's where it is going. And we are not just stopping, on mobile or compute. Now, even cars are coming up with NPUs. You're seeing a lot of workload which is sitting in the car while you're, interacting with the car. Even, glasses. So think of a form factor which is something which you're wearing, right? You don't like, that your glasses are getting hot while you're, doing agentic stuff. So I think now developers are embracing the whole, NPU tech. We'll see a lot of applications which will be orchestrated among these different cores. And you'll see more and more, workloads which are now offloaded to NPU.
My next question is to Navgendra sir. So with the entire AI thing being in the limelight, looking at the 2025 shipment data, is AI something that people actually consider before making a purchase? First question. And second, are people buying these devices for better cameras or better batteries, maybe treating AI feature as, okay, whatever, I'll just maybe grab this device, isme acha AI hai, I'll just use it. And is this number likely to change next year?
Yeah, so when we say devices, it's phones, laptops, and then some of the other things also. Obviously, laptop space is where AI has made more inroads, because it started with productivity and then obviously from the silicon point of view also. So short answer to your question can be no, but that's not doing justice to the smart consumer which we have. We have to understand that consumer might not be asking that I want a phone with AI. They have specific use cases which they ask for. That use case is done by AI or the native app which is using AI, consumer doesn't care. So there has been many instances, and we do mystery shopping. There's a consumer which came in, he had an X brand phone. He said, no, I want a Y brand phone because you can erase the person who is in the background in the photo. This is not an AI feature we have been using for 5 years, but that's a use case they have. AI might be able to do it faster, much better right now. So I think it's a responsibility of the entire industry to actually tell the consumer that what AI can do for you. They want to do more with the phone without doing more on the phone. That's the key to it. So they're not asking for AI features. It's just like when we say that people might not buy your phone or a device or a brand's phone if it has a higher battery. They certainly will not buy a phone if it's a lower battery. So I think AI is important right now in the messaging, but it's not the only thing. When the SoC with the AI comes in from Qualcomm or other also, the SoC has image processing and everything else also better apart from AI. So I think an entire package is being sold right now.
Do you think this number is expected to change next year, the entire shipment data?
So the percentage of devices which have AI or AI enabled is going up. Obviously, as supply of the components which have AI enabled will obviously lead to the market explosion of that. So certainly it will go up. For in the laptop space, almost 40% of the laptops which are being sold right now have some kind of AI. Phones, almost all the phones above 15, 20,000 have AI built in. So I think this will obviously change. This will go to 80, 90%, certainly.
All right. My next question is to Akis. So when we talk about AI on smartphones, I believe camera is one of the biggest segment where AI is put to use, right? You can detect a scene, you can make the entire scene lit up better, and maybe you can click a photo or remove certain objects like Navkendra sir just mentioned. But when I look at Nothing smartphones, you guys have taken a very different kind of road with AI, right? Be it ChatGPT integration with Nothing earbuds. When we saw the entire Essential Space implementation also on the 3 and 3A Pro. My first question is that what was your idea or vision behind that kind of implementation of AI? And secondly, do you think that kind of approach is the future of AI on devices, on smartphones specifically? I think microphone issues.
Okay. We on? Okay. Oh yeah, that's better. Great question. And yeah, I guess while we were kind of building Nothing, we saw kind of AI going from like research labs onto, everyday life with ChatGPT. My mother-in-law last time, like she cannot even do her online check-in, we have to do it. And she told me that she was searching on ChatGPT. So like seeing that shift shows the potential it has. And I have to agree with you, while this kind of massive shift has happened, when it comes to the kind of the smartphone experience, it's still stuck in, whatever the first iPhone was launched, right? We're still tapping through kind of home screen, lock screen, apps. That hasn't drastically changed, whereas our reliance on smartphone has drastically changed. And I think with AI, so far when it comes to the smartphone and consumer tech, it has been solely through kind of AI tools and agents on a feature layer. But it hasn't yet delivered on this kind of potential in terms of driving a systematic shift to the user experience. And that's where we see a massive opportunity, especially with Nothing and hopefully having built this sort of end-to-end capabilities. How can that overall user experience can be redefined? And that's where it becomes very interesting, right? Like the traditional smartphone user experience is very generic, very rigid, right? Like AI with a sort of AI native next generation operating system, it won't be anymore one operating system for like 1 billion users. It's going to be 1 billion operating systems for 1 billion users. It's going to be hyper-personalized. It's going to be context-aware. And while there's been a lot of brands trying like AI, kind of trying to redefine, okay, what's this next kind of form factor of AI, like smartphone is still going to be the main gateway. It gives you scale. It gives you, unmatched access to user context. So that will be it. What will come with it is like the overall product ecosystem that will further feed this kind of AI native operating system, and that will enable you to kind of deliver very highly personalized and context-aware experience, because now today it's a bit crazy, like, go back to the, if you are to fly tomorrow, there is so many frictions. You have to go through the app, look at the confirmation email, take the reservation number, checking online, and so on. But all those non-essential tasks, like AI within actually a very kind of short, near term, like even within next year, will be able to handle all this for you. And on top of this, being very highly context-aware, very dynamic operating system. So that's where AI, the role of AI, it's about to redefine the overall kind of smartphone user experience. And it won't be only about the smartphone, it will be extremely fluid. It will go from audio to smartwatch to glasses to the phone. It's not going to be that sole reliance on the smartphone, while again, the smartphone is the main gateway because it has all this kind of data and the context as per the user. So yeah, that's how we've been looking at AI. Essential Space, it was an application, but now we've also introduced Essential Apps. So those are apps you can generate within a few seconds, tailored to you, to what you want to do with it. So start building that future, and that future is quite near and quite excited.
Obviously, I agree to that. Future will be quite exciting. Okay, my next question to you, my next question is to Neha, sir. As device become more proactive in terms of being able to, read our needs by reading our emails, by screens, locations, the attack surface obviously explodes, right? You know this better than anyone else. So from a cyber security perspective, is the smartest device also the most vulnerable? And how do I, as a user, secure myself from an OS that is constantly watching me?
Okay. On a lighter note, if you really want to be secure, you should be using this. Yeah? Coming back to our smartphones, we are looking at two levels of security. One is at the chip level, where we say that you have a security chip embedded on phones. Apple does that now, and gets you enterprise level security so that encryption, once a phone is encrypted, it cannot be cracked open. The next level we say is the users, the experience, which something that nothing can pick up, is giving the users a kill switch for AI, right? You don't want certain things. You want to be on a map and the AI giving you suggestions. You want to toggle a switch saying, no AI here. I don't want my email read through the flight and then saying my cab is waiting for me. For certain situations, I don't need that. I just need a physical switch where I say AI off is something you could balance with both the worlds.
Or maybe like a layer inside that if I want on-device processing or maybe processing to happen on the cloud.
Yeah, so on cloud, interestingly, today morning I was in a CII conference for policy, governance and changes on India's first AI policy, where the fact came out that all the AI LLMs or what we use are foreign-based. Yeah, there is no Indian AI, and that's suddenly due to restrictions or trade wars. If this is cut off, where do we stand? Yeah, as a country, all our data currently resides on ChatGPT, Gemini. Everything is outside. We do not have something inside. So we feel that we should have a switch and develop something for the country.
For our own. Right. My next question is to Akis and Sahil. We are seeing a trend towards appless interfaces, right, where AI agents navigate the entire OS for us. Is this the beginning of end of apps as we've known them? And do you think that this changes the entire hardware and software design of smartphones in 2026 and going forward? Sahil, you want to take this first?
So I think I'll, again, basically connect to the same question you started with, right, on NPU. I think what changes we are seeing is like how the overall, interface is changing, right? So we started this work where we said that, AI will be the new UI, right? The applications will now just not be the applications, right? There will be orchestrator which talks to multiple applications and get the work done, right? So one of the examples which we have been, working with one of the partners, especially on compute, is with the developers again, right? So one of the problem statement they have is like, while we are working on some of the projects, right? I don't want my data to go out, right? I want some app which basically codes for me on device. That is one problem. The second is while I'm coding, I don't want to write prompts. I want voice to be prompted, and then my code is there, right? And it basically even validates that on the same machine. So the whole concept of what we interact today versus what will be future or what is present, some of these things we are seeing now, some of the things which we are kind of working is for future, where orchestrator will also be talking to your peripheral devices. So think of a car and a mobile, combination, right? You have an EV car, you're basically going to a EV station. How far the EV station is? What is my wallet, right? How can I basically pay after my charging is done? All these things will be orchestrated there will be no single app, though apps will still be there, but AI will, be layered above those apps. So that's how, I think the future is evolving. Some of the things which we already have, and I'm sure as, more and more developers find use cases, we'll see production-ready apps as well.
Akis, your take on this?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I think, again, that kind of user experience ever since the first iPhone was launched hasn't drastically changed, right? And the level of friction it brings, having those very kind of siloed user experiences is not it. It just brings way too much friction. Tasks which should be very simple if there was an aggregated an aggregated interface, like again with AI agents pulling up the sort of action calls you need to drive and so on. You don't need all the time to go into apps. So definitely very bullish on app-free user experience, app-less user experience for the future.
I have a couple of points on this.
Please.
So we have to see from 2 points of view. One is developer point of view as a consumer. For the past about 14, 15 years since the first Galaxy and iPhone came in, we've told consumers that app is the way to the world. Right. Now suddenly we tell them that everything will be overlaid by AI. Phone will do things for you. You don't need to invoke the app. Obviously, there'll be friction, and that's why the app way has been very inefficient in terms of how the workflow can be for the phone. Secondly, from a developer point of view, I think we also have to see that all the people make apps because there's a monetization. So I think that's where players like Qualcomm and the brands and other people who are overlaying the AI. So AI has OS/software, and then the silicon, and then the user experience. When these three talk together, they solve the monetization point of view from for developer, who will make the life easier for the consumer on the device without invoking the app. And obviously the brand, like nothing is doing, the -1 screen, they also try to make the user experience better. That's where it all merges, and that's where appless will come in. So I'll say maybe next 2.5, 3 years. Right now we are far away from it. Right now we are just scratching the surface and giving some features piecemeal.
All right. Navkendra sir, next question to you is, when we talk about AI for all, right, we often talk about AI for all, but currently most of the premium AI features are gate-kept behind flagship price tag. That's the sad reality of it. When do you predict that this AI tax, that I would call it, will disappear so that all of these features can maybe trickle down to the sub 20K, 15K segment that drives the entire volume in India?
So it's difficult to predict your particular timeline, but we're already seeing that there is a ladder climb down already happening. But I would say there'll always be a price laddering, price steering will always be there. You're the most important, most premium device which can do a lot of stuff, will always have some features. Because at the end of the day, brands, developers, and even the AI companies, all 3, 4, 5 of them, there has to be monetization to it, right? So while they are using a lot of data center and the power, there's a lot of cost and the valuation is high, there will be monetization, and we're already seeing monetization models coming in. A pro AI user has to buy a membership, right? We're already seeing that for the past 6 months, 1 year. I would not say all the features will come at, democratization will not happen. Somebody who's spending $100, 10,000 rupees, 9,000 rupees right now, $100 actually. So, so somebody spending around that much will got the feature. I think it's unfair to everyone in the ecosystem, because at the end of the day, this has to make money to actually be useful and sustain itself.
Neha sir, I've asked this question a lot of times, and I'm gonna throw it here as well. Okay, with the rise of deepfakes, phones, cameras, microphones, I think they are no longer just input devices. They can also be used as tools for identity theft, right? Can on-device AI be the solution here, or can we maybe do something on chip level so that all of these, we can put like a local firewall to detect deepfakes in real time before they even reach the user? If anybody else also wants to take an answer for this in the panel.
As we are not involved on the chip level, the Cybex app uses AI as a core engine. Yeah, we already do a lot of checking using AI. We see behavior of the user, how you swipe, how you click, just to ensure that your identity is not taken. Currently, all identity-based is once you unlock a phone, yeah, the phone is yours, right? You still do not have checklist or checks like a banking app. It will still do a face recognition, but not all the other apps that you use. We are looking at something which would remove this by having an app which will monitor your threat vector. And because each and every app that you install, it is developed by a different company, different set of coders, you never can distinguish between a rogue app and a very badly designed app. Both the apps will be sending a lot of data outside. That's where we also monitor the bandwidth and tell you that these are the apps which are consuming a lot of CPU on the fly, and it also monitors the bandwidth and tells you, because then your phone starts heating up, your battery consumption starts going in. We say the best way currently is to have an AI-driven cybersecurity app which protects you from all the threat vectors. We tell you if your phone is getting a side-loaded app. We tell you if someone is taking a remote control using a malware or a spyware inside. And there are a lot of cases which are happening where spywares are leading to extortion. Yeah, they clicking photos from front end. You can't detect the app. It's not there in the app list that you have installed. It's called system service update. Even your IT guy would not delete this app. So there are a lot of ways that people are finding to extract data. And with AI coming in, the processors are becoming faster. They have a new set of processors which are, and this helps the scammers and attackers. They want more compute power so that they can transfer this data, your phone book, your photographs, your contacts, your messages. You have to remember that it was the world's largest $60 billion divorce, which happened was because the photos were taken by a spyware.
Okay, my last question to the entire panel is, when we meet here again in November 2026 for the next edition of Digit Zero1 Awards, what is one smart device feature that we use today that will be considered obsolete because AI has replaced it? Yeah.
I believe, I seriously hope that we see a lot of inroads in this. One feature that I personally hate is the OTP. Yeah, and I think OTP, we just realized, is one thing that even in a boardroom conversation, you have board members standing up and saying 1 minute, they go out and give the OTP to the courier guy because the parcel will not be delivered and he has a tough day back home once he goes home. OTP is such a nuisance right now that all courier deliveries, everyone wants an OTP, and you disturb actually your entire workflow. There are solutions now available. In the enterprises, we are looking at this, bringing these solutions right onto the app.
Nice. Sahil?
I think it's not about what will be kind of, not there, but I believe what will be there, right? So having a context which helps you to even, enhance your experience. I don't have to assume that this is Sahil asking a question, right? The agents or, app should know that, okay, this is the context, why, this is being asked. If that can happen in, next couple of years, I think that will solve a lot of problems.
All right. Navgin, sir.
I think the habit of conversational interface with the phone, with the apps, I think that will fade away soon. It will be more context-based. Hopefully, I'm hoping also that by next year, the devices actually tell us from AI itself that this is the time to set your alarm, and it sets the alarm rather than I doing it. These are some of the basic productivity, or these are not even productivity tasks. These are essential tasks which you do on the phone. I think there'll be a decline in how we interact with the phone, and it used to be conversational interaction, which used to be very big about 3-4 years back. That'll go down a little bit by next year. I'm not dreaming too big right now, but I think by next year this minimum can happen.
Nice. Akis, what do you think?
Yeah, I think to your point, it's more about, it's not so much about replacing or a feature that won't exist. I think for me the key thing is like handling the non-essentials. Thinking about putting an alarm, all those things, this thing has access to my calendar. It has, I think it's more about kind of really taking all that kind of mental bandwidth away. And this will happen as soon as next year. So there's going to be a lot of progress towards that. So that's, for me, the biggest thing. I mentioned essential space, like taking that sort of mental bandwidth towards kind of reminding things and, having screenshots and so on. I can dump everything into one place and sort of help me summarize and like raise all my to-do list and so on. But then a lot of still kind of non-essential that I have to think about, like the alarm is a great example, or, like another use case as well, which, should be solved. For instance, when I was living in London, I would walk to the office, and, every time I start an audiobook, like, you should be able to tell when I leave the house, eventually the mic should capture the noise of the door slamming. It should directly like pick up from the, where I left off the day before. And even more, with like even, there is like some crazy technology with brainwaves. You can sort of understand where you can kind of tune out, Often I kind of zone out, start thinking about something else. It knows I'm not kind of listening to the podcast, so I can pause. Versus kind of, after, oh, shit, I didn't listen for like 20 minutes. Let me try to go back where I was at and so on. So I think this kind of convenience and kind of everything being seamless, I think that's coming up as soon as next year. And yeah, really looking forward to it.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. That was a great conversation. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have my panelists please remain on stage for a moment longer. If I could call upon Rohit Chadda to kindly please felicitate each of our panelists with a token of our appreciation, our way of saying thank you for being here and for your contributions here at the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. Huge round of applause for all these gentlemen once more. And can we have the mementos on stage, please? Yes, we'll have Rohit Chadda doing the honors. Nihar, Sahil, Navkendra and Akris. A token of our gratitude, our way of saying thank you. That's right. These gentlemen are setting the tone when it comes to the role of AI in shaping the future of devices. Huge round of applause and a photo op to capture the moment. Thank you. Thank you once again. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin the first segment of the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025, where, as I mentioned earlier, we recognize the top performing tech products in India, selected purely through data, rigorous testing, and unmatched benchmarking. So as we unveil our first set of awards for the evening, I'd like to now once again call upon Rohit Chadda. If I could ask you to please join us on stage for a few moments longer as we unveil our first set of winners tonight at the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. I know you've all been eagerly anticipating the moment, and it has arrived. So what I'll do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'll announce the category and the subcategory, and there'll be two winners. There'll be a 0-1 winner and a Best Buy winner. I will call them both individually. So without further ado, are we ready to unveil tonight's winners? Let's hear it for a huge round of applause, please. All right, with that, here we go. Our first category for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. The category is televisions or TVs, and the subcategory is Best OLED TVs. And our 0-1 winner is Sony Bravia 8-2. Can we have the team on stage to claim this prestigious honor? A huge congratulations. What an accomplishment. Sony Bravia 8-2 for Best OLED TVs. A moment to cherish, an honor to celebrate. Our gratitude as well. And congratulations. Congratulations to the team. And with that, we move on to our Best Buy winner in the same category, ladies and gentlemen, which was Best OLED TVs. And the winner is Samsung S95F. Can we have the team on stage? Let's have the team on stage, please, to accept the honor, this very prestigious recognition, this very prestigious award here at the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. Best OLED TVs, Best Buy winner, Samsung S95F. Congratulations to the entire Samsung team. And with that, we'll move on. We'll move on to our next category, and that is mobiles, ladies and gentlemen. Within the mobile category, there are a few subcategories, the first of which is a gaming smartphone, and that's a gaming smartphone with no budget. So our first winner, meaning our 01 winner, is iQOO 13. Can we have the iQOO 13 team on stage to claim the honor? They're the winner in the gaming smartphone no budget category within the mobile larger mother category. iQOO 13. We're celebrating tech excellence tonight, ladies and gentlemen. With no bias, just honest benchmarking. Very well-deserved honor, and congratulations to the iQOO 13 team. Relish the moment. And with that, we'll move on to our Best Buy winner, as I mentioned, within the same category, which is mobiles and gaming smartphone no budget. And our Best Buy winner in this category is Oppo K13 Turbo Pro. Let's have the team on stage. Congratulations. A nice large contingency here tonight from the Oppo team to claim this very well-deserved honor. A winner in the gaming smartphone no budget category. A very special moment, a symbol of tech excellence. We celebrate and salute your contributions. All right, thank you. Thank you to the Oppo K13 Turbo Pro team. And from that, we move on to our next category. Under the category of mobiles, the subcategory now is camera phone. Camera phone no budget. And our 01 winner is Vivo X200 Pro. Can we have the team on stage? I know the Vivo team is among us. I saw them earlier this evening. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Huge congratulations to the Vivo team. And for the X200 Pro, they're the 01 winner tonight in the camera phone no budget category under the mobiles category. Thank you. And with that, we'll move on, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations once more. And our Best Buy winner in this same category, which is camera phone no budget, is Motorola Edge 60 Pro. Can we have the team on stage? The entire Motorola team. We congratulate you. Let's see. Okay. Thank you. They're approaching the stage. That's it. That's it. They're the undisputed winner in the camera phone no budget category. And our Best Buy winner this evening, Motorola Edge 60 Pro. Congrats, gentlemen. A very special moment. That also among industry peers. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. These awards are based on best performing products, really. In every category, it's purely based on merit, performance, and of course, rigorous testing. All right, and with that, we move on to laptops. And within laptops, our first subcategory is mainstream laptop, and our 01 winner in this category is the Dell 14 Plus 2-in-1. Congratulations to the Dell team. Again, ladies and gentlemen, these are industry icons who refuse to settle for anything less than extraordinary. And And as I mentioned earlier, these awards are not the most popular, not the most marketed, but the absolute best performing products. And with that, we'll move on to our Best Buy winner within the same category, which was laptops and mainstream laptops. And our Best Buy winner is Asus VivoBook 16. Let's have the team on stage. Asus team is with us, they're among us. And again, for 24 remarkable years, Digit, ladies and gentlemen, has been the benchmark for honest testing, unbiased reviews, data-driven evaluations. So each of these winners and each of these recognitions is incredibly special and justified. It's a huge honor for the Asus team, ladies and gentlemen, Asus VivoBook 16. All right, and with that, we'll move on to our next category. And our next category, ladies and gentlemen, is tablets. And our 01 winner within the tablets category is Samsung Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra. Can we have the team on stage to claim the recognition? These winners are innovators, industry leaders, tech enthusiasts, creators, you name it. And they are all defining the future of digital excellence across India. Samsung Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra, winner in our tablets category. And with that, as promised, the Best Buy winner within the same category, which is the tablets category, and that is Xiaomi Pad 7. Can we have the Xiaomi team on stage? Congratulations once again. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the most credible and most awaited awards in the industry. It's indeed very special. Congratulations to the Xiaomi team. And with that, we'll switch categories. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll move on to what we're calling our Popular Choice Awards. All right? And there's subcategories here as well. So our first subcategory of the evening within Popular Choice Awards is tablets. And the winner is OnePlus Pad 3. Can we have the OnePlus Pad 3 team on stage? Congratulations once again for emerging victorious here at the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. All right. And with that, we'll move on to our next category, ladies and gentlemen, within Popular Choice Awards. And the subcategory is App Excellence Cybersecurity. And the winner is Cybex from 63 Sats, Cybertech. Let's have the team on stage, please. Wonderful. They're very coveted awards in a landscape that's cluttered with competition, as we all know. What a wonderful recognition. Lovely. All right, and with that, we move on to our next category, which is within the Popular Choice Awards, subcategory Design Innovation. And the winner is Nothing. We just heard from their co-founder. Let's have the team back on stage. Congratulations, Akis and team. And what a name. Nothing. That's right. Our Design Innovation winner among the Popular Choice Awards goes to the Nothing team. All right. And with that, we'll move on. Ladies and gentlemen, our next Popular Choice Award of the evening is in the subcategory of Home Entertainment. And the winner is Lumio Arc 5 and 7. Can we have them on stage, please, ladies and gentlemen? Congratulations once again. on the highly prestigious honor here at the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. Thank you. Thank you once again, and congratulations, Team Lumio. With that, our next Popular Choice Award is under the subcategory of Artificial Intelligence PI Disruptor, AI PC Disruptor. And the winner is Snapdragon X Elite. Can we have the Snapdragon X Elite team on stage? What an honor. Okay, thank you so much, Rohit. We're going to move on. We're going to relieve you for now. And if I could please have Mithun Mohandas from the Digit team now on stage to join us in doing the honors as we present the next set of awards for the evening. We're going to continue with our Popular Choice Awards. But before that, a huge round of applause for Mithun Mohandas as he does as... Okay, Mithun. Mithun, our first category of the evening, as we know, is under Popular Choice Awards, but the subcategory is OLED TV. And the winner is, ladies and gentlemen, LG G5. LG G5 OLED TV team, let's have you on stage. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, these teams, these winners are setting new benchmarks across innovation, product design, digitization, the list goes on. It's an incredible honor, a very special moment. All right. And our next subcategory, ladies and gentlemen, within Popular Choice Awards is Smart Wearable. All right. And I think the team is here, the Meta Ray-Ban Glasses team. Let's have you on stage. Smart Wearables, setting new standards for smart wearables, ladies and gentlemen. They're the popular choice. And this is an incredibly well-deserved honor. What an accomplishment. All right, thank you. Thank you so much to the Meta Ray-Ban Glasses team. And now can we have Vasan GS from the editorial team also join us on stage? And he'll be co-presenting this next award with Mithun Mohandas. If Vasan is here, let's kindly have him on stage. Thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, our next Popular Choice Awards is in the subcategory of Breakthrough Camera. And it goes to Oppo Find X8 Pro. Congratulations, congratulations. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're celebrating excellence, innovation, extraordinary performance. All in one. Now this category is very special, somewhat of a breakthrough category, and it's under the Popular Choice Awards once again, but the subcategory is Connected Home Backbone. And the winner is TP-Link. Can we have the TP-Link team in the house and on stage to claim the honor? Please, ladies and gentlemen. These winners have a lot to be proud of. Industry pioneers. All right, and with that, we move on to our next category, ladies and gentlemen, within the Popular Choice Awards. But before we do so, I want to thank you, Vasan, for doing the honors. And if I could please have Aman Rashid on stage from the editorial team to join us in presenting our next set of winners. Thank you. Thank you, Aman. So, our next Popular Choice Award is under the subcategory of Gaming Phone Midrange. And the winner in this category, Gaming Phone Midrange, is Poco F7. Let's have the team on stage, please, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations on this very special Digit Zero1 Award. All right. I think the team is here. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations once again. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our next category, which is the laptops. And the subcategory within the laptop category is creator laptops. And our Zero1 winner and our Best Buy winner. I'll announce them both. The first of the two will be the Zero1 winner, and that goes to MSI Prestige 16 AI. Can we have the team on stage, please? Our winners in the creator laptop category, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Digit Zero Awards 2025. Our winners are championing technology-driven innovation and truly setting new benchmarks in their respective sectors. And with that, we move on to our next category. Aman, I want to thank you for being here, and I'm going to invite our next co-presenter to join Mithun Mohandas on stage. Can we have Divyanshi Sharma on stage, please? Thank you so much. And within the laptops category, our subcategory, ladies and gentlemen, is premium thin and light laptop. And the Zero1 winner is Asus ZenBook A14. Can we have them on stage, please? Can we have them on stage? All right. Thank you so much. I've announced the Zero1 winners in both the categories creator laptop and premium thin and light laptop, and then I'll move on to our Best Buy winners in just a moment, again for both categories. Congratulations once again to the Asus ZenBook A14 team. All right. And can we have Aman Rashid back on stage for a moment, please? If you could do us the honors in presenting our Best Buy winner within the creator laptop category. All right. And our winner is Lenovo Yoga Pro 7i Gen 10 Aura Edition, our Best Buy winner, ladies and gentlemen, within the MSI Prestige A16. Sorry. Yes, please, both are winners. Thank you so much. Within the creator laptop category, ladies and gentlemen, our Best Buy winner. A special moment. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aman. Thank you so much. All right, and Divyanshi, if we can now kindly please have you back on stage, and now we'll move on to our Best Buy winner. That again, ladies and gentlemen, is within the laptop category, subcategory premium thin and light laptop. And our Best Buy winner in this category is Acer Swift Lite 14. Can we please have the team on stage? Thank you so much. All right. And with that, we'll move on to our next category, which is within mobiles. And our subcategory is budget smartphone. And this is within or under 20K, okay, ladies and gentlemen. But before we present this next category, Divyanshi, I want to thank you. And if I could please have Vyom Ramani on stage to present or co-present the award. All right, thank you, Vyom. And now we will unveil the winner. Under mobile, within the subcategory, budget smartphone, under 20,000 rupees. That's a bargain price, ladies and gentlemen. First, our Zero1 winner, post which I'll get to our Best Buy winner. Our Zero1 winner is CMF Phone 2 Pro. Let's have the CMF Phone 2 Pro team in the house. Thank you so much. Congratulations. A very special recognition, our way of applauding you, saluting you for your contributions. And with that, thank you. We'll move on to our Best Buy winner within the same category, which is budget smartphone under 20,000. And the winner is Vivo T4X. Let's have the team on stage. Congratulations, sir. Again, ladies and gentlemen, these are purely selected through data, through rigorous testing, and through unmatched benchmarking. That's how we've arrived at our winners tonight. All right. Thank you so much, and thank you, Vyom, for joining us and presenting those categories. If I could now please ask Sparsh Sharma to join us on stage and presenting our next set of winners. And we're going to switch categories here. The category is now audio. And within audio, our subcategory, ladies and gentlemen, is budget truly wireless earphones. All right? The 01 winner is OnePlus Buds 4. Highly deserved. Let's have the team on stage to claim the very prestigious coveted award that we've arrived at after a lot of debate and deliberation. It's truly deserved. OnePlus Buds 4, our winner in the budget truly wireless earphones category. Now, this is a double header because the Best Buy winner in this category, again, budget truly wireless earphones, is also once again OnePlus Buds 4. Ma'am, I'll have you turn around once more because this is a double header. You go home with two very, very, very well-deserved recognitions. Thank you. Thank you. It's our first doubleheader of the evening, but a very well-deserved one. All right. So with that, Sparsh, thank you so much for joining us to present the audio category. The next category continues to remain audio, but it'll be mid-range, truly wireless earphones. And to present these next set of awards alongside Mithun Mohandas, if I could please call upon Siddharth Chauhan from the editorial team. Siddharth, let's have you on stage, please. Woohoo! So our 01 winner, ladies and gentlemen, within the audio category, the subcategory is mid-range, truly wireless earphones. Our 01 winner is Sony WF-C710N. Let's have the team on stage, please. They've already taken home one recognition, and this is the second. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations to the Sony team. Going home with more than one symbol of recognition. And with that, we move on to our Best Buy winner. As promised, ladies and gentlemen, that is again within the audio category, mid-range, truly wireless earphones. And our Best Buy winner is Google Pixel Buds 2A. We have the Google team among us. Let's please have you on stage to please receive this very well-deserved honor. Thank you so much, and congratulations to the Google team. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, these winners are more than shaping the future of technology. It's just path-breaking work. And to be recognized among industry peers makes it all the more special. So with that, we will move on. But Siddharth, I ask that you please remain on stage with us to present the next set of awards, which are in the compute category. Okay? And within the compute category, we're going to start off with the first subcategory, which is smartphone SoC. And our 01 winner, before we announce the Best Buy winner, our 01 winner to start off is Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Let's have them on stage, please. Congratulations, sir. Again, these are awards that are awarded essentially on the basis of data, on the basis of rigorous testing, on the basis of unmatched benchmarking. Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. All right, with that, we move on to our Best Buy winner within the compute category, smartphone SoC, and the winner is, our Best Buy winner is MediaTek Dimensity 9400 Plus mobile platform. Congratulations once again. Wonderful. Very special moment. And Siddharth, with that, I thank you for being here. And now to join Mithun on stage, can I please have Bharat Upadhyay? Bharat, let's have you on stage to present the next set of winners. We're going to switch categories here. Thank you, Bharat, for joining us. Our next category is the display category. And within the display category, the specific subcategory is gaming monitor. So this is a tough space, crowded and cluttered with competition. But our 01 winner in the gaming monitor subcategory under the display mother category is ASUS ROG Strix XG248 QSG Ace. Let's have the ASUS team on stage to receive this incredibly well-deserved honor and recognition, setting new benchmarks as a gaming monitor within the display category here at the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. A special moment. Thank you so much. And as promised, under the same category, which is the display category, gaming monitor, I'll now announce our Best Buy winner. And our Best Buy winner, ladies and gentlemen, is LG UltraGear 27GS75QB. Let's have the LG team in the house on stage to receive this incredibly special recognition. We have some repeat winners among us, ladies and gentlemen, some first-time winners, but each win is a special one. And with that, we'll move on. We move on to the next category, which is compute. And within compute, the subcategory is desktop processor. And the 01 winner within the desktop processor category under the mother category of computing is AMD Ryzen 9 9950X3D. Let's have the team on stage. Congratulations, sir. We're celebrating tech excellence tonight. Pioneering professionals who are setting new benchmarks, and their products do the talking. They're unbiased reviews, data-driven reviews that are credible, tested, and true. Thank you so much. Oh, and it appears we have a repeat winner. Ladies and gentlemen, our Best Buy winner within the desktop processor category, within the computing mother category, is AMD Ryzen 5 9600. Let's have you make that U-turn and come back on stage, sir. A second honor. Back-to-back recognition here. All right. Thank you so much. And Bharat, thank you so much for doing the honors. Can I please have Krishna on stage to join us in presenting the next categories? And here we'll go back to mobiles, ladies and gentlemen. So within mobiles, there's a foldable phone or flip and fold category here. And I'll announce the 01 winner and the Best Buy winner. The 01 winner is Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. Can we have the team on stage, please? No surprise here. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier, tonight is not just about trophies. We're really celebrating breakthroughs. We're applauding engineering that's pushing new boundaries. And I believe our winners have very much lived up to that expectation. All right. We'll now move on. To within the foldable phone flip and fold category. All right, we are going to announce our next Best Buy winner, that is Vivo X Fold 5. Can we have the Vivo X Fold 5 team on stage, please? Congratulations once again. All right. And now we'll move on. All right, so if I could ask, let's do another, Krishna, if I could, thank you. And if I could please have Ashwini Kumar now on stage to join us in presenting our next set of awards. Thank you, Ashwini. All right, and now we're going to switch categories, ladies and gentlemen. So within the mobile category, our subcategory is now mid-range smartphone. And what that implies is really the 20K to 35K range. And our 0-1 winner for the evening is Vivo T4 Ultra. Can we please have the Vivo T4 Ultra team on stage? Congratulations once again. I think they're among us. There we go. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. And again, tonight we're celebrating innovators, creators, industry leaders, tech enthusiasts, all pioneers for digital excellence pan-India. Okay, and our Best Buy winner within the same category is OnePlus Nord 5. Can we have the OnePlus Nord 5 team on stage, please? Congratulations. They are our Best Buy winner in the mid-range smartphone 20K to 35K category. Thank you so much. All right, and I'll thank Mithun as well at this stage, all right, and Ashwini as well. And if I could now have a new set of presenters, we'll relieve you, gentlemen. If we could have Jay Shinde on stage to now do the honors in presenting the next set of categories. And joining him, if I could also ask Faiza Parveen to also join us in presenting our next set of categories, ladies and gentlemen. That will be within the mobile category, but we're going to move on to more premium or flagship, over 50,000 rupee phones. All right? And our 0-1 winner within this category is Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Let's have the team on stage, an incredibly popular device. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we are awarding the absolute best performing products in every category. So this is truly based on merit, it's based on performance, it's based on rigorous testing. All right, congratulations to the Samsung team. And now we'll move on to the Best Buy winner within this mobile category, premium flagship over 50,000. And our Best Buy winner is the Apple iPhone 17. Let's have the Apple iPhone 17 team on stage for this very well-deserved recognition. All right. Thank you so much. All right, and thank you, Faiza. Thank you for being here. And now if we'll invite our next co-presenter on stage, if Shubham could join us. Shubham? Thank you, Sudhanshu. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the next category is TVs. And the subcategory is Best Mini LED TVs. So our 0-1 winner within this category is Sony Bravia 5. Let's have the team on stage, please. Tonight we're celebrating breakthroughs. We're applauding engineering that is setting new benchmarks and pushing old boundaries. Congratulations to the entire Sony Bravia team. And with that, we'll move on to our Best Buy winner within the same category, which is Best Mini LED TVs. And the winner is Lumio Vision 9. Can we have the Lumio Vision 9 team on stage, please? Congratulations once again. Congratulations once again. What a wonderful moment. And with that, thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations. And thank you, Sudhanshu. If I could have Joita Bhattacharya now joining us and presenting the next category of awards. If Joita's on stage, I ask that, yes, kindly to join Jayesh as we move on to our next category, which is mobiles, high-end now. So we've covered, quite a bit, but the 35 to 50K range is considered to be high-end. So within that subcategory, our 01 winner is OnePlus 13R. Let's have the OnePlus 13R team on stage, please. All right, and with that we move on. Within the mobile category, high-end, 35 to 50K, as we move on to, let's see, are we ready to unveil this winner? Are we ready to unveil our Best Buy winner? And it is iQOO Neo 10. Let's have the iQOO Neo team on stage to claim this very special honor. All right, with that, we move on to our next category. So thank you, Joita. If I could have Raja Pulagra on stage, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Raja will join Jayesh Shinde in presenting the next set of awards, which is for audio. And within the audio category, our subcategory is Bluetooth speakers. And within the Bluetooth speakers subcategory, we've got our two winners once again. So our 01 winner is Sonos Move 2. Can we have the Sonos Move 2 on stage? Congratulations once again. Bluetooth speaker 01 winner within the audio category, Sonos Move 2. All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, within the same category, we will now move on to our Best Buy winner. Our Best Buy winner for Bluetooth speakers within the audio category is Sony ULT Field 5. Let's have the team on stage. Once again, repeat winners with us. Congratulations to the entire Sony ULT Field 5 team. They are obviously taking home multiple honors this evening. Thank you. Thank you once again. Congratulations to the Sony team. And thank you, Raja, for presenting that category. And we'll now move on. If I could please have Ravi Rao join Jayesh Shinde in presenting our next award. And our next award, ladies and gentlemen, will be within the graphics category. So, within the graphics category, our subcategory, ladies and gentlemen, this evening is a graphics card. So I'll announce both the 01 winner as well as the Best Buy winner. Our 01 winner, we'll start there, is Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 5090 Octisto RM AIO. Let's have the team on stage, please. Zotac Gaming. Our graphics card champions for the evening within the 01 winner. Walk away with that title. And it seems to me we've got a repeat winner, because within the Best Buy category, again, ladies and gentlemen, for the graphics card, it goes to Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 5050 Twin Edge. So, we've got a repeat winner tonight. Let's present them with not just our 01 winner award, but our Best Buy winner award as well. All right, we'll move on to the remaining awards a bit later in the evening. But to our winners so far, a huge congratulations once again. A round of applause for your industry peers, please. All right, thank you both. Thank you, gentlemen. I ask that you take your seats. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to an incredibly special highlight this evening. So Jayesh, thank you so much. All right. And tonight, we're going to celebrate innovation. We're celebrating performance and the future of technology. And amidst all that, it is an absolute honor to hear from a very distinguished leader whose work has consistently focused on empowering the people of India and driving inclusive growth. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest tonight is a respected public figure, a voice of social upliftment, and a key policy maker that's very much shaping the nation's development agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Shri Ramdas Atwale, Minister of State, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. Huge round of applause, please, sir. He will share his thoughts on a theme that holds immense promise for our country's future, and that is India's AI story. Building an inclusive, empowered, and technology-driven nation. Sir, we are incredibly honored. It's a very special moment. Thank you, sir. I ask that you please approach the dais. Thank you so much, sir.
My dear friends and sisters, today all of you are here to give the important personalities the award. And another awards are separate awards. But this award's name is Digit Zero1 Award. Times Now, the English channel, is also giving the important information to all the people. And need technology is also very important technology. And digital technology is also very important in the world now. And India is also going to compete another countries also. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is also supporting the digital technology. He wants the development of the country, not only country, the development of the every person. And India is also a very big country. Now Indian population is, as per 2011 census, near about 140 crore. But 2027, the census will start. 21 census will start. And our population should be increased. The Times Now is also a very important channel in all over India. This channel is English channel. And many people are like the Times Now channel. मुझे बहुत बड़ी खुशी है कि टाइम्स नाउ चैनल बहुत ही अच्छा काम कर रहा है और लगातार 25 साल हो रहे। चड्डा जी कितने साल हो रहे? 25। तो 25 साल पूरे हो रहे हैं, मतलब 25 साल से हर साल डिजिट 01 अवार्ड दिया जाता है देश के कोने कोने से जो इम्पोर्टेंट काम करते हैं, डिजिटल में काम करते हैं, विज्ञान में काम करते हैं, बिजनेस में काम करते हैं। तो इंडिया के बारे में पहले कुछ लोग अलग सोचते थे, लेकिन आज इंडियन इकोनॉमी इज नाउ नंबर 4. When Narendra Modi ji came in the power at that time, our economy was number 10. But after 10 years, our economy gone number 5. And number 1 America, number 2 China, number 3 Germany, number 4 Japan. And India was number 5. But 6 months back, India is now number 4. And number 1 America, number 2 China, number 3 Germany. But after 1 year, our economy will go number 3. Because made in India is also very important job. We are also going to export many things. And therefore our economy is also developing. Near about 25 crore people came out on the poverty. And when I will go in a country, many Indians are also there, in business, in IT, in hotel industry. Many times, many organizations are also inviting me for award functions there in Dubai. And many Indians are there. The economy of UAE is in the hand of our Indian people. In America, near about above 50 lakh people. Near about 5 million people are also staying in America. And we are also very proud that in America also many Indians are very active there. In politics also, in business also, in hotel industry also, real estate also. And therefore today you invited me here. And I am also very happy. First time I am attending this very important function. And therefore those activists got the Digit Zero1 Award. And this is also a very important day today. And I thank Times Now. Your channel's name is Times Now. And I'm asking to awardees, your award how? Your award how? Because this award gave by Times Now. And therefore I'm not going to take more time. because your program was started at 6 o'clock, but there are another appointments. Therefore, I came late. But all of you are also here. Award function is also going on. And therefore, my ministry is Social Justice Ministry. Social justice and empowerment. Everybody should be empowerment. My ministry, I am third time the minister in the Narendra Modi's government. My party is also one of the member of National Democratic Alliance. And my party's name is Republican Party of India. Honorable Donald Trump's party's name is Republican Party of America, but my party's name is Republican Party of India. And I am from Maharashtra. 3 times I was the member of parliament in Lok Sabha in Congress Party's alliance. And now second time the member of Rajya Sabha in National Democratic Alliance. And third time I am the minister in Narendra Modi's government. My minister is also going to take care of the scheduled caste community, DNT community, OBC community, senior citizen community, Divyangjan community, transgender community, orphan community. And my minister also supporting near about 70-75% population under my ministry. And therefore, we are also strengthening every person. And Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, who has given the very strong Indian Constitution. On 26th November, there was the Constitution Day. And our Constitution is also very democratic Constitution, very strong Constitution. And India is also very strong country. Our democracy is also very powerful and very rich democracy. And therefore in India, some people are saying that one day India will become Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. No, that is not possible because our constitution is a very strong constitution. In India, there are many agitations. Khalistan agitation, farmers agitation, labor's agitation. There are many agitations are there, but here is our constitution, very strong constitution. And therefore, in the future also, India should not become as Nepal and Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. India will be the India. And therefore, I am also very happy to attend this very important function. And I congratulate those activists, got the Digit Zero1 Award. Thank you very much. You are also invited me here. Thank you very much. Jai Bhim, Jai Bharat, Jai Times Now.
All right, to the Honorable Minister, sir, I ask that you please remain on stage with us to present the next set of awards. Honorable Minister, just a few moments more. Ji, thank you. Yes, and Rohit Chadha, if I could kindly please have you on stage. Jayesh Shinde, let's also have you on stage. Shakuntala Solamuthu, let's also have Shakuntala on stage to present our next few categories. Thank you so much. All right. Jayesh, Shakuntala, Rohit Chadha, and the Honorable Minister. With that, we'll move on to our next category. And I really want to thank the Minister for his inspiring perspective on India's AI story. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, our next category is audio. And within the audio category, our subcategory is wireless headphones, ladies and gentlemen. And our 01 winner is Sony WH-1000X M6. Let's please have the Sony team receive the award from the Honorable Minister himself. an incredibly special moment as we recognize industry icons, path breakers who are charting their own course, and their products are clearly demonstrating technology excellence. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the Sony WH-1000XM6 team for their accomplishment in the wireless headphones category within the audio category. Okay, thank you. And thank you so much, Jayesh, and thank you so much, Shakuntala. I ask that you please join us back in the audience, as we'll have the Honorable Minister now present the next category. Our next winner, ladies and gentlemen, within the audio category under wireless headphones. Our Best Buy winner is JBL Tour 1 M3 Smart TX. Let's have the team on stage, please. And congratulations once again. Thank you so much. Congratulations, it's a very special moment. Wireless headphones, audio, Best Buy winner, JBL Tour 1 M3 Smart TX. Thank you. And we'll now move on, ladies and gentlemen. And our next category within the audio category, the subcategory is Premium Truly Wireless Earphones. And our 01 winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Apple AirPods Pro 3. Can we have the Apple AirPods Pro 3 team on stage, please? Huge round of applause. And an incredible moment to receive this honor from the Honorable Minister himself here at the Digit Zero Awards 2025. Truly well-deserved. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the Apple AirPods Pro 3 team. And we now move on to our Best Buy winner within this category, Sony Link Buds Fit. Can we have the Sony Link Buds Fit team on stage? They are our Best Buy winner this evening and clearly a repeat winner at the Digit Zero Awards, Zero1 Awards 2025. Thank you so much. All right, congratulations once again. The 01 Awards 2025. Thank you so much. And if I could now, thank you so much. Congratulations to the Sony team. And if I could please have Rohit Chatta present the Honorable Minister with a token of our appreciation, our way of saying thank you, a symbol of our gratitude for being here at the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. The Honorable Minister, a huge round of applause for a leader, an industry icon, a social upliftment pioneer. Sir, we are truly honored and deeply humbled. Thank you for gracing the occasion. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. And with that, if I could please now, to present our next set of awards, have Jayesh Shinde back on stage. Joining Jayesh Shinde from the editorial team, let's please have Abhishek Bajpai and Ayushi Jain, all joining us in presenting our next set of awards for the evening here at the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. All right. And with that, we'll move on to our next category, ladies and gentlemen, which is wearable. And within the wearable category, our subcategory is Smartwatch Price Snowbar. And our winner, our 01 winner, will start there. Our 01 winner is Apple Watch Series 11. Let's have the team on stage. Our 01 winner within the Smartwatch Price Snowbar wearable category. Again, ladies and gentlemen, these are awards based on merit. They're based on rigorous lab testing and tried and tested performance. All right, and now within the wearable category, smartwatch price snowbar, we will move on to our Best Buy winner. And our Best Buy winner is Amazfit Balance 2. Let's have them on stage, please. Please receive this incredibly special honor. And a round of applause from our team. Thank you so much. And thank you, Abhishek Bajpai. Thank you once again. Ayushi will keep you on stage, please, for a few moments longer. Ayushi and Jayesh, I ask that you continue to remain on stage to present our next set of awards. We're now switching categories. The category is laptops, and we'll start with gaming laptop, price snowbar, 250K plus. And our 01 winner within this category, ladies and gentlemen, is Dell Alienware 18 Area 51. Let's have the team on stage. Congratulations to the entire Dell team for this special moment and this cherished and highly coveted award. That's right, they're the 01 winner within the subcategory of gaming laptop price snowbar, 250K plus. And now we'll move on to our Best Buy winner within the same category, gaming laptop price snowbar, 250K plus. And the winner is Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 2025. Let's have the Asus team on stage. They are a repeat winner this evening. They've walked away with several honors. And now adding to that mix is gaming laptop price snowbar, 250K. Congratulations once again to the Asus team. All right. And we'll now move on, ladies and gentlemen. And our next category is storage. And within storage, we have a subcategory. And the subcategory is external SSD. And to co-present this along with Jayesh, if I could please now release Ayushi and invite Bhaskar Sharma on stage, please. Thank you so much. All right, so as I unveil the winner in the storage category, within the subcategory, external SSD, our 01 winner, let's start there, is Crucial X10 Portable SSD. Let's have them on stage, please, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Crucial X10 Portable SSD. That's right, you're here among us. We congratulate you, we salute you for this honor. Tonight, we're really celebrating industry breakthroughs, and I think our winners and their work, their products speak for themselves. Congratulations to the Crucial team, Crucial X10 Portable SSD. And they seem to have repeat winner because they are also the winners in the Best Buy category under the same subcategory, external SSD. Storage, double winners tonight, going home with twice the honors. Huge congratulations once again to the Crucial team. All right, so thank you so much, Bhaskar. If Siddharth Malhotra is here, we could please have him on stage and presenting our next category. Thank you so much, Siddharth. And Jayesh, thank you so much. I'll now invite Manas on stage. So Manas and Siddharth Malhotra will be presenting the next set of awards from the editorial team. Manas Tiwari, Siddharth Malhotra will now unveil our next winners. Thank you so much. So the mother category is laptops. The subcategory is gaming laptop in the 151K to 250K range. All right. And our 01 winner is Dell Alienware 16X Aurora AC16251. Let's have them on stage. All right, is the Dell team with us? Thank you so much, and congratulations on this honor. Again, a highly competitive category, gaming laptop, 151 to 250K. And with that, we move on to announce our Best Buy winner within the same category. And our Best Buy winner within the same category is Asus TUF F16 2025. Let's have the Asus team on stage to claim this recognition. That's right. They're the winner in gaming laptop, 151K to 250K. Our Best Buy winner, Asus TUF F16 2025. All right. Now, thank you so much. Congratulations, and thank you, Siddharth. Manas, I ask that you please remain on stage. Can we have Yashraj Verma now join us on stage and presenting the next set of awards? All right. Our next set of awards, we're switching categories. And within laptops, we're now looking at gaming laptops in the 60,000 to 150,000 range. And the winner, our 01 winner, is Lenovo LOQ 15IRX10D3. Lenovo LOQ team, let's have you on stage and accept this incredibly coveted recognition, this very special accomplishment. Coveted honor, gaming laptop 60K to 150K. And we seem to have a repeat winner, ladies and gentlemen, because our Best Buy winner under the same category, gaming laptop 60K to 150K, is Lenovo LOQ once more. So let's have a double header here, double the recognition, go home with twice the honors. Congratulations to the Lenovo team. Thank you. And thank you, Yashraj. Thank you. And to join Manas Tiwari in presenting the next set of awards from our editorial team, can we please have Krishika Bhan? Krishika, thank you so much for joining us. And presenting our next category, storage is the category. And the subcategory is NVMe SSD. All right? And our 01 winner is WD Black SN8 100 SSD. Let's have the team on stage, please. Our storage champions for the evening, 01 winners. Within the subcategory NVMe SSD. These are engineering breakthroughs. These are pioneers who are pushing boundaries, setting new benchmarks for technology excellence. All right, with that we move on to our Best Buy winner within the same category, which is storage, NVMe SSD, and the winner is Kingston Fury Renegade G5 SSD. Let's have the team on stage, please. Kingston team, Kingston Fury Renegade G5 SSD. A special moment. These are our best performing products within their category, ladies and gentlemen. Undisputed winners. All right. Thank you, and thank you, Krishika. If I could please have Ashish Singh now join us from the editorial team in presenting the next set of awards alongside Manas Tiwari. And we're going to move on to mobiles. And within mobiles, the subcategory now is Best Battery Phone, No Budget. So Best Battery Phone, No Budget, 01 winner is iQOO Z10. Let's have the iQOO Z10 team on stage, please, to accept the honor. These products have been put to the test and have emerged as the best. A photo op to capture the moment. And with that, we move on, ladies and gentlemen, to our Best Buy winner. And our Best Buy winner within the same category, Best Battery Phone No Budget, is OnePlus Nord CE5. Let's have the team on stage, please. Thank you so much. Congratulations. This victory, this honor. OnePlus has walked away victorious across many categories this evening, one of which is Best Battery Phone No Budget. Wonderful. And now we move on to our last category of the evening within mobiles. And the subcategory is AI smartphone. So we'll start with our 0-1 winner. Our 0-1 winner is, no surprise, Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. They're repeat winners. They walk away with multiple honors this evening at the Digit Zero1 Awards 2025. AI smartphone 0-1 winner, Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. All right. And with that, we move on to our next category. And it is mobiles, of course, within the AI smartphone subcategory. But it's now our Best Buy winner. And our Best Buy winner is Realme 15 Pro 5G. Let's have the Realme team on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been celebrating excellence, innovation, and extraordinary performance across India's tech landscape. All right. And I think you truly believe, and as do we, that the pioneers who've just walked away with awards this evening are raising the bar and shaping the future of technology with their path-breaking work. So collectively, please give yourselves a round of applause. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Manas, I ask that you please remain on stage with us, because to formally close out this special evening, I want to invite someone who's really been an integral part of Digit's journey. Okay? And he's been a driving force behind its editorial leadership. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you the technology editor and business head, Tech Verticals with Times Network, Manas Tiwari. Manas, huge round of applause, and over to you.
Hello. Yeah, great. All right, guys. First of all, I know a lot of you must be really tired by now. Some of you must be really hungry. And most of you would actually need a drink. But let me promise you, there's no one who needs a drink in this room more than I do right now, because that's how hectic the last 1 month has been for all of us. I just want 2 minutes of your attention, because I have sat through all of your launch events, keynotes for the last 1 decade very patiently, and now it's my time to speak. So just last 2 minutes. First of all, thank you so much, all of you who showed up here today, all our partners, all our leaders, all the brands. Thank you so much for your support, for showing up today, but more importantly, for keeping and making technology fun through the year, for keep innovating, for keep launching these beautiful products that we get to keep testing through the year. So a huge round of applause for all of you. I also want to thank my leadership, without whose support, Rohit sir, Mayank, Ashutosh, there are a bunch of people, I can't take all names, without their support, we would not be able to make Digit what it is today. Let me tell you, and be very, very honest about this. Last year when we acquired Digit, when Times Network acquired Digit, I know that there were a lot of doubts. A lot of people were not sure about which direction we'll go. But today, as I stand here in front of you, I am proud to say that we have not just revived, but we have reinvented Digit. And today, we remain to be one of the most credible voices in the Indian technology space. And this is my promise to you, that we'll keep doing it over the next 12 months when we see you next year for the next edition of the Digit Zero1 Awards. So a huge round of applause. And most importantly for these guys, our Digit team, our Times Now Tech team, all the leaders within the team, Mithun, Jayesh, Mithun who led the entire Zero1 project for us, Jayesh who leads the magazine for us, Bharat who leads Times Now Tech, Aman, Ashish, I can keep going on. There are a bunch of people, Apurv, who made all the amazing AVs that you guys saw today. Thank you so much, guys. You are the best team. Extremely proud of you. This is it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. You have 10 minutes. We have a very, very special act planned for you. Grab your food, come back, enjoy the rest of the evening, and we, of course, laugh your hearts out because there's something really fun which is going to come on stage very, very soon. Thank you so much, guys. See you next year at the Digit Zero1 Awards.